Rusty Cola, J Logan, thanks to subs. Would you rather hear all the vocals and music, including samples, to sound like Scylla's later singing voice, or all TV and film dialogue sound like Butcher from The Boys? Would you rather hear all vocals and music, including samples, to sound like Scylla's later singing voice, or all TV and film dialogue sound like Butcher from The Boys? What does that mean? Do you mean this? If somebody put a spell on you that all you could hear constantly going round and round in your head all the time, constantly, like it's in your head and you torture, would you rather hear that? Or do you mean if you could sort of hearing it so you heard something really, really clearly? Easy question. It's a good question. Read it again. Alright. Would you rather hear all vocals and music, including samples? Right away I'm like that. What's the samples got to do with it? What's samples got to do with it? To sound... Oh, would you rather hear... Oh, right. I think I get you now. Would you rather hear all vocals and music, including samples, to sound like Scylla's later singing voice? Right, I get you know. Or all TV and film dialogue sound like Butcher from The Boys? Right. I get you now. It's not that I'm thick. I'm all Sean, and I've said this before. See, to use, that's straightforward. To use, it means... Would you, if you had to pick, would you rather that every fucking singing voice there is sounds like Scylla's later singing voice, like surprise, surprise? Or would you rather that every bit of telly dialogue, film and telly dialogue, sounded like Butcher for The Boys? Right, that's what it means, isn't it? That's what it means. Right. The way I read it, though, is would you rather hear all vocals and music? I'm right away, I'm like, would you like to hear this? Would you like to hear, including samples? See, the second I see samples, I'm like, would you rather... I'm thinking, I'm just at Ableton. I've just came out of Ableton. So I'm thinking about, like, right, I need to get that sound file, Joe Longthorne, need to get all that. I'm in Ableton mode and samples and obtaining vocals. Remember we just spoke about vocals and that kind of thing. So when I say would you rather hear all vocals and music including samples, right away before I even read another word, I'm thinking about would you like to hear them? Would you like to obtain them? Obtain them. Because I have in the past looked for a cappella things and stuff like that, you know, to get just the voice stuff. So I'm thinking like that. To sound like Scylla's later singing voice, and I'm like, what? Or all TV and film dialogue sound like Butcher for The Boys. And see, because we talked about my hearing, I kind of hear certain high frequencies that well. My hearing's a bit shite. I hear a ringing. I'm thinking, would you like to hear it? You know, see the. Or would you? I'm going to get on with the game, right? Or would you like to hear all TV and film dialogue sound like Butcher for The Boys? You know what I thought it meant? Would you like to hear all TV and film dialogue sound in the manner that Butcher from The Boys hears all TV and film dialogue? And I'm like, I mean, I know he took that V stuff or whatever. Did that give him the ability to have super hearing? So, why would it be that? But that's the magic of me. FWEFEDE, great name. That's the magic of me. That's the magic of me. These ideas pop into my mind, even though they're obviously the wrong idea. Obviously the wrong thought. And it's got no relevance. But it could be, in a world of possibilities, it could mean that. And I was in a chemist the other day, and a guy in front of me, while he was waiting to get served, turned around and said, "Alright, how's it going?" He said, "You still doing the tele stuff?" I went, No, they're streaming or something like that. And he said, "Where'd you get ideas for? They just sort of come to you?" I'm not making this up. He said, where'd you get ideas? Did they just sort of come to you? I went, aye. I've not came up with any ideas for ages, mind you. And that's how they come to me. That just happened there. That's how they come to me. That's how they come to me. That's how they come to me. Via stupidity. Oh, I thought you meant, of course I didn't mean that. Why the fuck would I mean that? Aye. And then I'll go, but that actually is a thought though. That is an idea though. And there is the birth of one of your favourite sketches. That's how it comes to you.